Greetings, well, Hoovy and Queen here. Hope you have a good week so far. Well, it's time to look at the final adventure of the 15th Doctor with the Reality War. As Earth collapses out of reality, the Doctor is racing goodbye Anita Ben, who brings him to the Time Hotel. He learns that the Ronnie has put Earth under Comrade Clark's wish into a time loop, resetting it each time reality collapses. The Doctor and Anita use the Time Hotel stores to restore the memories of his companion Belinda Chandra and everyone at Unit HQ, while Ruby and the other unit agents have their memories restored via chip implants. The Ronnie and Mrs. Flood confront the Doctor, reveal their plan to bring Omega into the universe and use him as a gene bank to create a new race of Time Lords under their rule. The Doctor says to prevent this, and has Belinda take Poppy, their daughter, created in this altered reality, into a special chamber to prevent Poppy from being erased once reality is restored to normal. He infiltrates the Ronnie's palace as Omega is brought into existence. However, to the surprise, he has now become a gigantic monster due to his long imprisonment within the Underverse, turning him into the mad god of time. Omega states he intends to consume all before him, and he eats the Ronnie. Mrs. Flood flees, and the Doctor forces Omega back into his prison using the Vindicator. Ruby breaches the palace to steal control of Adestium, the infant god used to power Conrad's wish. Ruby wishes for Conrad to be happy in a new life before his wish to be undone. The Doctor rejoins her in the TARDIS and makes the wish for Desirium to no longer grant wishes. Reality is restored back to normal, though with minor differences. Then a human Desirium is given to Ruby's family, and Anita departs for the Time Hotel, revealing to the Doctor that the boss extends greetings to him. The Doctor and Belinda prepare to depart with Poppy, only for Poppy to be erased with only Ruby remembering her. Ruby persuades the Doctor that Poppy's erasure is a mistake, reminding him of how he would save her as a baby as well. In an effort to restore Poppy, the Doctor departs in the TARDIS where, briefly assisted by his 13th incarnation, he initiates a regeneration so that the energy of it can be used in conjunction with the time vortex to slightly shift the timeline. The result shifts in a timeline where Poppy exists as Belinda's daughter, but not his. After bidding farewell, he departs to undergo his next regeneration, appearing to take a new form resembling former companion Rose Tyler. Oh boy. So let's take a look at the production of this episode, beginning with the development. Davies said that the story wraps up several threads that have been running throughout the era, dating back to the 2023 episode The Church on Ruby Road. He also revealed that he long had the idea of the Doctor falling to his death in a balcony, and that Stephen Moffat creating the Time Hotel for Joy to the World proved him a solution to the concept. 3/3 of the episode was dedicated to Kate O'Mara, who played the original incarnation of the Ronnie. And now on to the casting. This episode sees the departure of Ncuti Gatwa, Millie Gibson, and Everetta Sethu in their roles. Gatwa said his departure is being a result of his knees. Yeah, those millennial knees, yeah, once they start aching, it's like, yeah, you know when you're done, so yeah. Or done doing something, but yeah, you know what I mean, but yeah, anyway. Archie Punjabi and Anita Dobson both portray the Ronnie in this episode, with Jonah Howard King, Ruth Madeley, Michelle Greenidge, Dana Robin, Ivanka Phipps, Jim Redgrave, Susan Twist, Alexander Devrient, Bonnie Lingford, and Angela Winter reprising the roles for the previous episode. Anna Cook still appears as the Vinx, Yasmin Finney appears as Rose Noble, Seth Diwali reappears as Anita Ben. Omega is portrayed and voiced by Nicholas Briggs, with his physical appearance being handled via computer-generated graphics. Jodie Whittaker reprised her role as the 13th Doctor, making her first appearance since The Power of the Doctor. Whittaker's name was disguised as Petrol on the daily call sheets to hide her return prior to filming, with the 15th Doctor also named as Clive on Whittaker's copy of the script. Whittaker said it was special to be part of a regeneration episode with another performer, and she had filmed her regeneration scenes independently of both Peter Capaldi and David Tennant. She also wore a wig, as her hair was now long and brown, rather than the short blonde style her character previously had. Billie Piper also returned to Doctor Who when the 15th Doctor regenerates into a character portrayed by her at the end of the episode, after last appearing in the 2013 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor. While Piper's role remains undisclosed, with the closing credits merely reading introducing Billie Piper, some sources assumed her to be portraying the 16th incarnation of the Doctor. If that turns out to be true, then I am here for it, okay? So there you go. And then finally, let's take a look at filming and post-production. The Reality War was directed by Alex Sanjeev Pillai, as I may mispronounce that. Gawa's action sequences on a personal transport were filmed in front of a green screen. A scene where Nita opens the door to see the third Doctor and the dogs was originally intended to be strictly made using archive footage from the day of the Daleks. However, Pillai came up with the idea to use an actual Dalek prop on set to tie it all together. The scene with Omega required to shoot the scene in a wider shot to accommodate Omega's size, with Punjabi being strung by wires to allow Omega to pick her up. Post-production on the episode was still incomplete by April 2025. Davis attributed this late time frame to the high amount of visual effects that the episode contained. Composer Murray Gold developed appendicitis, further delaying the episode. Davis hoped to have the final edit approved by April 17th. Scenes from previous episodes in the series were slightly re-edited to provide a different version of the events from the characters' perspectives. So overall, as the final episode of Gaba's time as a Doctor, it's really damn good, and I just wish we had one more season with him, but yeah, it's kind of sad, but hey, who knows? We have a new Doctor, and I really hope to God it is Billie Piper, so yeah, but again, we'll see. Time will tell. If we do get a Christmas special this year, then maybe all will be answered, so there you go. So yeah. So overall, I give The Reality War 5 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Anyway, tune next week as I count down my top 10 favorite 15 Doctor episodes. So yeah. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed this review, and be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it around, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload videos, and it will help to support this channel further. Then be sure to check out my Patreon page. Link is always in the description below. Anyway, until next time, this is Suvian Queen saying, "Oh my giddy aunt! When I say run, run! I'm Professor Pillai to the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo!" Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool.